Alright, good morning everyone. It is... Oh boy, I'm really late to this. um... Yeah. I'm a bit later than usual. I slept in a little bit later. And yeah. But right. Yeah, so happy day that crab's fry. Yeah. So I'm not gonna dilly-dally. I'm a bit late. We're just gonna jump right into it. Dragon a hyper beam. You didn't see that. What took you so long? Just as I thought, that strange radio signal is coming from here. Stairs are right here. We should split up to check this place. I'll go first. That guy's dragon-type Pokemon are tough. Alright, you found the secret stairway. How did you do that? I thought it was well camouflaged. Yeah. Anyway, so... this dungeon... every time you pass in front of a statue, you're gonna set off an alarm. We are battling, hopefully with the chance of getting our Pokemon up to level 40. Especially, Pupitar. We have Pupitar on our team. Keep battling. Failed. It's my turn, there's no escape. We've got quite a few battles ahead of us. See that. Alright. Send up Pupitar this time, so that it can get the full brunt of experience. Grass starter. Yeah, I saw a video you posted in the Discord. Surveillance cams are in the Pokemon statues. We'll keep appearing. Okay. I didn't know if you were saying anything else. So yeah, so you can see that this statue are no longer glowing, but if you look at there at the person statue below us, it's currently glowing right now. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This isn't really a difficult dungeon. And it sucks because I feel like the grunts here should be like level 20. Or maybe level 30. Or maybe it should be the admin. Well, I feel like the grunts should be level 20 instead of level 17. Because, you know, this is after you fight the... Let's see. This would be after you fight, like, Chuck and Jasmine. Some Ampharos this time. I failed. It's my turn, there's no escape. Cupitar again. I don't know why I use Payback. Payback's not going to be useful. Okay. Well, it beat the Rattata, but... We'll battle with Cupitar again. Serena's cams are in the Pokemon statues. Continue to Trooper Secret Switch. Fine, keep on coming. I don't care. We're gonna take another step. We got explosives set in the floor. Step on one and boom. Seems a bit much, you know? Pata. See, look at this. Like, they're not even stronger than, let's see, which gym leader would it be? Bugsy, I think? Oh no, who's the one after Faulkner? Oh, excuse me. Oh, look, I'm sorry, but these guys, they're just so easy to handle. Like, come on. And, like, I'm aware that, like, I try to do some level grinding before I go into some battles, but seriously, like, this is so easy. Like, I remember playing, Pokemon Yellow, and, like, whenever I get to the Silph Coat, like, or Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green, right? I remember having to go through the Silph Company, like, there were so many Team Rocket members, in the building. Or it just feels like there's a lot in the building. And, sure, some of them may have been easy, but there's still a lot to go through. Like, I primarily used a lot of them to train up Lapras. But here, there's just so few of them now. I was just like, what is there? Why not make Team Rocket? Why not make some of Team Rocket's Pokemon like level 25? At this point of the game. Like, I struggled against Jasmine. I struggled against Chuck. Now last night, oh yeah. Last night there was some an unfortunate thing had happened. Last night, I was playing this game. You know, I was bringing old Dratini. I was bringing Dratini back from the Pokewalker, and then I was like, okay, let's go ahead and get to level grinding. That way in the morning I could just go into this with level 35 Pokemon. Well, unfortunately, when I got my Pokemon to level 35, I encountered Entei. I thought, which it's now a stupid thought, thing on hindsight, that an Earthquake wouldn't defeat it. I knew it would have been super effective, but I didn't think I didn't think Earthquake would completely kill it. Maybe just a tiny little sliver of health left. But no, Entei defeated it, and I reset the game so that I can try and catch him again. Unfortunately, however, that meant that it reset all my progress, so yeah, I'm gonna be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. The hyper potion. Ooh, this was once a ninja hideout. They're traps to confound intruders like you. Magnemite. Here we go. We have ourselves a level 20 Pokemon. Paralyze Crobat. Alright, there we go. Oh, right. I gave Crobat Shell Bell. Yeah, let's swap out. We'll go to Quagsire. And just like that, Magnemite goes down. It's the regular DS. I sent it to a place, see, 3DS board. And here, I'm gonna swap the Crobat. It's 3DS board, but they still do like regular DS capture cards. So I got this fitted. Oh, I asked them to mod the. I asked them to mod it. And it's good. Like, there's still stereo, so like I'm hearing Crobat on my left, and then the Magnemite on my right. That's still working. They fixed my volume slider. Like, when I got this DS, the volume slider was very, like, I guess, delayed or whatever. Hey, fish. Was sort of delayed, but they fixed it. And, like, I had to thank them. Like, they did a pretty good job, too. I mean, when I got it back, I was surprised. The USB-C port looks like it, was there to begin with. Yeah. Not doing a lot of damage. Crobat's paralyzed again. Stuff in confusion. Not very effective. Come on. Yeah, Crobat! Let's go, Crobat. Yeah. They're 3DS. Okay, so they do like 3DS modding. However, it has to be the new 3DS XL or new 3DS. It can't be like a 3DS XL. I don't know why, and that's like $200. But if you have like an original DS, you can have them you can have them modded for like $95. You can find them on well, A Google search wouldn't be too bad. I tried to assess all my different options. Delfino Customs kind of looked shady to me. You know, I thought it was pretty weird. So, I didn't want to go to Delfino Customs. Plus, I think they're based in Germany, so there's probably going to be like a higher ship payment, or something like that. Let's see. Then there was Ruby Otaku, who also does modding. But she, I'm pretty sure it's she, at the time I was looking, hasn't, her orders were like closed and such, so you can't place an order for any moddings. I haven't heard from Katsukitty. Yeah. So, it's been just sort of up in the air, I guess. Oh, and then there's one on eBay. One that I might have to use because, like, I'm gonna need this modded because of games like Pokemon XY, Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. And like, you know, and then there's like Pokemon, and then there's maybe Pokemon Ranger that I'll have to go through. So, that's... yeah. Why did I use Tackle? I'm an idiot. I might as well finish it with a Tackle. Pupitarker level 34, nice. Keep battling because Ampharos is close to leveling up to 35. Got a nugget. Got a nugget. And once we get Ampharos up to level 35, we'll send Pupitar out so he can get some level ups. And then we'll have the whole team up at level 35. Ah. I just thought of something. I just thought of doing something. There we go. Ampharos is finally level 35. Go, Pupitar. Let's go get you some time to shine. We never really gave Larvitar time to shine. Oh great, minimize. It still hits. Yes! Surveillance cams are in the Pokemon statue. Keep trying to do switch. Okay. That's fine. I actually wanted to come back here real quick because I have an idea for training Pupitar, and it's something I've been very curious about. Let me come on in here. Let me go ahead and heal my Pokemon. Over here to PC, move items. Now, we did a trade way back when that got us this. I'm gonna put the Macho brace. Then we are going to give this to Pupitar. Now, Pupitar may be slow. Maybe slowed because of the Macho brace, but we are going to, try to get him powered up. I understand it's probably... Yeah, that'd be great. You may be questioned by the police how you found a gold nugget, but, Alright, we're gonna go downstairs. Hey Lance, what's up? Are you alright? Your Pokemon are hurt and tired. Here, give them some... Well, I needed to swap things out anyway, so... I appreciate it, Lance. Let's give our best for Pokemon. What's up? What's up? You rotten little pest. Okay, you don't have to be rude. Alright, now, Pupitar's gonna be slow. Alright, cool. Keep battling. I'm sure Pupitar can get through. the door won't open. Well, duh. It has to have a password that only Team Rocket knows. All that. Ah. Come on, Pupitar, please. I lost. Yeah, you lost. In order to unlock the door to the radio transmitter, you need the voice of a certain person. The name of the person is Petrol, the Team Rocket executive. I found out he is hiding in their leader's office. Unfortunately, though, that room is also protected with a password. We need the password to their leader's office first. The guy in the cave is incredibly tough, and I had no choice but to tell him all the secrets about this hideout. Except that the leader's office is protected with 2 passwords. Thanks for letting me know. Used to work for Self, but now I run research for Team Rocket. A meddlesome child like you needs to be punished. Look, you're no Frank Castle, alright? Just go ahead and nip that in the bud. Here we go! We got ourselves a nice high-level Pokemon. I don't know what the heck that... It's certainly not a Wookiee. I think this is a bit too higher pitched than a Wookiee. Bro, think he's the GOAT? Who, me or Lance? Smog. Punisher? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, this guy. Do I know the password? Maybe. But no weakling's gonna get it. Okay, now we're back to... And Pupitar's poison. Keep battling. This one may be, yeah, this one might be a tough one because it's a grass type against a rock type. Hey! Crap. we'll switch pack Pokemon out. This may be the team. This may be the final team. Slowpoke tail. Well, yeah. We gotta come this way. What's up, Chris? What are you doing? Yesterday we were fighting a wild sunkern. I thoughtlessly used the potion at the wrong moment, and it looked like we were going to lose. My Pokemon worked so hard, I really wanted to win, you know? Something I should probably mention. So, if you've watched the Fire Red playthrough, or if you've played Fire Red, I'm sure a lot of you guys would know about the, oh, there's a full heal right here. Oh, whatever. I'm sure you guys would know about the side quests. Well, not really side quest, but like the quest, ah, crap. Where we had to go basically to the other 3 islands in the Sevi Islands, and we had to try and stop Team Rocket from selling the, or it would, you know, try to, we had to stop Team Rocket from selling the Ruby and Sapphire. We got to the hideout in Five Isle Meadow. Well, there were 2 people in particular that stood out differently from the other Pokemon. Excuse me. Oh. Yeah, you know what? That'd probably do a lot of damage. But so am I. And see, this is a good Pokemon to fight. Oh, 24. That's what I expect from this is what I expect from every Team Rocket member. Let's go, Pupitar! Level 35! Thinking is my strong suit, not battling. But there were 2 people that sort of stuck out. They were Rocket admins. And they had different, you know, like, some of them started to think differently after their fight with you. Yuck. Whenever I hear yuck, 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 I think of yuck, 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 yuck. I don't know if there's anyone that recognizes that guy, but there was like a, I don't know, it was a string of like Skype callers that they were laughing at the next person. Oh crap! I didn't see what the password was. But one of them was the guy that just goes well, surprisingly, the guy that well, that guy, the demons told me to. Oh, I can't do it like this, but I'll limit you. But limit you, I must. But actually, wasn't the first time I heard that guy. We took a vacation and went to this place called the Comedy Bar and Theater, and it was nice. There was some some fun little skits and all that. But at the end, they did Bohemian Rhapsody. And what the Comedy Bar and Theater did for when they would do Bohemian Rhapsody was they'd get three people. They get three people sitting down in chairs, and there's a guy behind them holding a little foam like bats. All right, and when they tap you on the head, you're gonna open your mouth to close it again. And if I tap you on the back, you're gonna bow your head. The guy from the Skype call was in that, and throughout the entire time he just kept laughing his silly laugh. He goes to a point where they got. I haven't heard the one sung by Bob Waluigi's now, but he kept laughing his silly laugh up to a point where they got another microphone and aimed at his mouth so that they could catch his laugh. And it was like its own separate like little CD there. Oh, its own separate DVD of when that happened. Oh, yay. You're messing with them again. You must really like Team Rocket so much. Tell me, who was the guy in the cape who used Dragon-type Pokemon? A Pokemon with no match at all. I don't care that I lost. I can beat him by getting stronger Pokemon. That's what he said. That bothers me. He told me that I don't love and trust my Pokemon enough. I'm furious that I lost to a bleeding heart like him. I don't have time for the likes of you. What was the point of this cutscene? What was the point of that cutscene? Is it supposed to set up that Lance is a stronger trainer? Look. Ay. Death Thief. This is a move that I want to have. What was the point of that cutscene? There was no point to it whatsoever. Like, it just shows that Silver is a mind my French, a bastard, and he just doesn't care. And all it is groaning about losing to Lance. Like, there is no point to that cutscene. Like, it would have made more sense if he was over at the Lake of Rage or something. Like, I'm sorry, but you mean to tell me that, you know, that for whatever reason, Silver's just running around to Team Rocket when he said he doesn't have time for the likes of them, or likes of me, whatever? Like, I'm sorry, it just feels like a pointless cutscene. I'm sorry. I was expecting a battle. And all I got was that. Like, Um, look, it's Giovanni. I've been waiting for you. So you Jordan me? You don't know who I am? It is me, Giovanni, the majestic Giovanni himself. Wahahaha! Huh? I don't sound anything like Giovanni. I don't even look like Giovanni. How come? I've worked so hard to mimic him. Poser. I am Team Rocket Executive. You must be trying to sneak into the radio transmitter room. Well, that's not gonna happen. That room is protected with a special password. The password is Hail Giovanni. Surprised to hear it from me? Knowing the password won't help you, though. The door won't open unless I say the password. It only reacts to my voice. I need to double check something. Okay. Okay, so there were two trainers that were different from, they're different from others. This might be the guy. Depending on what his next Pokemon is, depends on if this was the trainer. Okay, never mind. It's not him. Since disbanding Team Rocket 3 years ago, our Giovanni has been missing, but we're certain he's been waiting for the right time for our revival. Losing to you won't change the fact that you are unable to get in the radio transmitter room. You need my voice to unlock it. And when he leaves... Hail Giovanni. Murkrow is mimicking the voice of Petrol. You may be able to... Alright, I'm gonna be right back. Okay, I'm back. Wait. Okay. Sorry, I'm back. Ooh. Go up the stairs here. Password is Hail Giovanni. Hail Giovanni. And we gotta go. This is the way up. We gotta go up this way. There's the Murkrow. There's the slimy, weaselly little... Password is Hail Giovanni. Murkrow screamed the password, mimicking the voice of Petrol. Voice recognition system unlocked the door. Thanks, Murkrow. Ariana, hold it right there. We can't let a brat like you do as you please forever. It'll hurt Team Rocket's pride over and over again, making it lessen, you see. So it's time to finish you. However strong you may be, if the two of us fight at the same time, you'll have no chance of winning. Don't you agree? Sorry, baby. Now, get ready to be thrashed. Hold it! A 2-on-1 battle? That is so unfair. Typical of Team Rocket to be so sneaky. Allow me to join the battle. What? You had an accomplice? Where's your sense of dignity? As interim boss in place of Giovanni, I'll show you how wrong it is to meddle with Team Rocket. Ariana. Challenged by Executive Ariana and Team Rocket Grunt. Arbok and Drowsy. Now this one... Dragonite flew up high. I'm sorry, but what was Disable going to do? Alright. Paralyzing Dragonite. Come on, Pupitar. Oh, Pupitar actually hung on. Awesome! Oh, it's holding on by a sliver of health! Okay. Pupitar, you get this last hit in. You're out. I gotta pull you out. Sends out Gloom, eh? Yeah. Okay, Pupitar. You're gonna swap that with Crobat. Ooh, excuse me. But there's no target. Murkrow. Ariana and Team Rocket grunt. You really are strong. It's too bad. If you were to join Team Rocket, you could become an executive. And the other guy just doesn't have anything to say. But that's fine. The broadcast experiment was a total success. It doesn't matter what happens to this hideout now. We have much bigger plans. You'll come to appreciate Team Rocket's true power soon enough. Enjoy yourself while you can. Sorry, I saw how well you were doing, so I just hung back. Now all there is left to do is turn off that odd radio signal. It's this machine that's causing all the problems. I don't see a switch on it. We have no choice. We have to make all of the electrode faint. That should stop this machine from transmitting that strange signal. It's no fault of the electrode, so it makes me feel sad. Let's split the job. Before we do that, I'm gonna go ahead and swap to Quagsire. Quagsire can handle the electrode. We're gonna save because these electrode are actually, you know, you have to interact with them. In interactable encounter. I can't speak. Now the point of them is to, you know, beat them, make them faint, and all that. But what if I told you? What if I told you that you could actually catch them? One, two, three. There we go. You can catch the electrode here instead of just making them faint. This is perfect for us because we need an electrode. It stores an overflowing amount of energy, of electric energy inside its body. Even a small shock makes it explode. Giving it name to the cut electrode. No. So we caught an electrode. Now let's go ahead and make the others faint. Oh, you know what? Let's not do that. Let's not make the electrode faint. Let's catch all three of them. All three on our side. And it missed. Out. Static, paralyzed Quagsire. Electro, look. Lance, I understand you told me to make them faint, but instead of doing that, let's just catch them. Let's catch them in a friend bowl, we'll put them in a PC, and then won't get harmed anymore. I understand that I just thought of it. Alright, you know what? Better idea. I'm gonna nickname these three electrodes. Guys, I got a better idea. I'm gonna nickname these three electrode. Never mind. I can't nickname the three electrode. Sorry, Electrode. I meant to catch you. And I gotta come up with a duo name. The lake should be back to normal. You're the best. Let me thank you on behalf of all the Pokemon. Oh yes, you should take this. I found it here, but I don't have any need for it. We got HMO 5. That's Whirlpool. Teach it to a Pokemon to get across wild water. To keep this in mind, you can use that out of battle only with the badge from Mahogany Gym. The journey to becoming the Pokemon champion is long and difficult. Knowing that, will you keep going? I see. No, you're right. If you would give up that easily, you would have never chased that dream in the first place. I look forward to seeing you again. Let's get out of here. I gotta come up with a duo name. I wanted to catch the last one, and I was gonna nickname them from the Three Stooges. Thing is, I can't remember what the name of the Three Stooges are. I know, Curly's one of them. It's Bob. I know Bob and Curly. I think Mo? Or no, maybe not those three. Just name them after Top Gear. Name them after the guys from Top Gear. Hammond, May, and Clarkson. Oh, man. Oh, I love Top Gear. Alright. So, the Mahogany Gym is open to us, but I'm not gonna go do that quite yet. Because, like I said, we're gonna get our Pokemon up to level 35. I've already been to those places, so you can move out the way now. I'm not gonna go to the next town already. I'm just wanting to go to see if I can catch some more Pokemon. Well, how about that? Larry, Curly, and Mo, that's right. Hi, Raikou, how's it going? Dark Pulse. Okay, not a lot of damage, that's good. I was not expecting to go and fight. I was not expecting to have to go and fight, Raikou again. I think they even had someone different than Curly at one point. Super effective. The dark type is super... What type is... Hold on. Okay, so Pupitar is more of a physical attacker. Oh no! Someone mentioned it earlier. It goes from physical to... Wait, didn't someone say earlier that it's good to have on the team? Murder. Huh. Okay. Anyways. Maybe it was last night, and I'm being stupid. We got another trainer here we haven't fought yet. Perfect. I'm in a slump. Maybe it's the gear I'm using. Let's battle for a change of pace. Okay. Is normal psychic. Okay, so that's why it was strong against, that's why Pupitar was strong against it. Oh god, that's gonna do a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Alright, I can't risk Pupitar taking damage, so we're gonna swap to Ampharos. Yep, it would've taken out Pupitar if I left him in. Yep. We're going back to Pupitar. We might take this time to go and explore parts we can get to now. Like, there's still bits of the Dark Cave. Bug types are strong against Psychic type because bugs are common fear. And fear inhibits the mind, a Psychic's greatest weapon. I never thought about that. That's pretty funny. So this is also why they're weak to Ghost and Dark. I figured they were weak to Ghost and Dark because, like, Psychics can only, like, affect physical things. And since you can't, like, hold a ghost or read their mind, I figured that'd be, like, a weakness, but... And Dark type, I just figured they're like, oh, they're a literal shadow, so... all that. Yes, I would like to surf. Got a red flute. That's the explanation for fighting in normal types. Okay. And I think someone told me Fish is just hanging out, by the way. He's just here. But I think also I was really confused when I did Isle of Armor and I got the Urshifu, I did the Tower of Shadow. Yeah, no. Nah, I haven't tried punching a ghost. It just goes right through you. Well, here. Maybe I can just do some practice here. I had... But no, when I did a Tower of Darkness, Urshifu, I think he was a... Just Shoku. You know what? That might work. But, when I did, whenever I fought Urshifu, when I had, you know, my Dark Urshifu, and I fought Mustard's Urshifu, I was really confused on how my Urshifu was taking so much damage. And then, you know, come to find out, it's like, oh, fighting is, like, Dark is weak to fighting? That doesn't make any sense. And then someone's like, well, haven't you heard of shadow boxing? Oh, okay, yeah, that actually makes sense now. Mustard! I'm curious. Never mind. I don't know. Because in a fight against darkness, the side of darkness will lose. Do you think they should make a light type? Like, you have a dark type Pokemon, but then no. But there should be like a light type. And it's not like they're both weak to each other. That's the thing. You know, you can make a shadow in light, and light also fills in the shadows. You know, it's just a constant back and forth. Like, if they introduced that's what they should have made Arceus. I just realized. Why not introduce a new type in Generation 4 and make Arceus a light type? Because Arceus is supposed to be the god of Pokemon, and then you have Giratina, that's the... You know, that's the devil of the Pokemon series. Like, I'm not crazy. I thought this through. Secret power. Yes, I would like to surf on it. Oh, hi, Gyarados. How's it going? Fancy seeing you here. Add a nuclear type. Add a nuclear type. And you can't find them in the Johto region. No, there's plenty in the Johto region. We got TM10. You see, it's hidden power. Draws out the power of Pokemon for attacking. Its type and power depend on the Pokemon using it. Okay. I think that's all we can get here at the Lake of Rage, so let's head on back. Get Pupitar healed up, and then we'll start grinding. We're back at the grind, boys. We're back at the grind. Yeah. You know, it's not too late to make Arceus a light type and make some other Pokemon light types. Like, you've given Snubbull a Granbull, the fairy type. You've given Clefairy and Jigglypuff and its line the fairy type. You've gotten a new Pokemon, new fairy type evolution for Eevee. Let's just, you know, let's add another one. Let's add a light type Pokemon. They should have introduced light types in Black and White. Arceus? I don't know. I think I've heard it before. I think it was in the movies they say his name. Like, I like to call Arceus because it rolls off the tongue easier. Even though it may not be the, like, official way of saying it. Like, in, okay, so, let me be a comic book nerd for a minute, okay? In Batman Begins, alright? The head of the, oh crap, I forgot what they were called. But the place that Bruce went to go and train, right? It's led by a man named Ra's al Ghul. However, in the comics and even in, you know, the Arkham games, it's not pronounced Ra's al Ghul. He's pronounced Ra's al Ghul. Alright? And, you know, I think Ra's, you know, yeah, League of Assassins, that's what it was, League of Assassins. The head of the League of Assassins is, in Batman Begins, Ra's al Ghul. However, in the comics, Ra's al Ghul. But in the comics, it's pronounced Ra's al Ghul. I prefer to call him, like, I like Ra's al Ghul a lot better because it rolls off the tongue easier. Rosary Vampire, right? So you have, you know, there's Rosario plus Vampire. That's how it's called. But a friend of mine who got me into it likes to call it Rosary Vampire, and I prefer calling it that because it rolls off the tongue. Some of these, I guess you could say it's just how lazy I am, but it rolls off the tongue easier whenever it's, like, stuff like this. Right, so we're gonna need to level grind. Let's do some exploration. We'll battle some Pokemon in the cave here, and we'll see if we can find some new areas. Mount Mortar. Right, we can't go up that way. We need rock climb. So let's go through here. I think you're a trainer. Yep. I hadn't fought this trainer yet, so I'm not losing this time. What are you gonna lose now? Harrison. Harrison Ford? Nidoking. Keep battling. I lost to some kid? 1088 for winning. Hey, match up. How's it going? Pupitar. None of these would actually be super effective. But it's enough to beat him. I think I've been up here already. Yeah, there's all this, but I already got everything here. Zubat. But yeah. But I call Arceus rolls off the tongue easier. You may not agree, but you know, it's the nature of the internet. Not everyone's gonna agree. Okay, so we need a Pokemon with strength. I don't have a Pokemon that knows strength. I might have to go and get like Machoke out of the PC and give it strength. Rayquaza? What is it pronounced like that? Oh, right, because it's normally... Because I think other people pronounce it Rayquaza. I like Rayquaza. I think Rayquaza is a refined name. There are a lot of Pokemon that have a name that you know, I pronounce it one way, but it's actually pronounced another. Like, for instance, there's Gible, you know, the base evolution of Garchomp. I called him Gibel, because, you know, because with the way Gible is spelled, it's like spelling out Bible, but drop the first B and replace it with a G, so I called it Gibel. But no, apparently it's pronounced Gibble. Quasar, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I've called it Rayquaza because, you know, like that. And then I was watching Chugga play Pokemon Coliseum, and he was talking about how people were like, wait a minute, Rayquaza the goat for real, I just did it. I just called him Rayquaza. But yeah, no. See, I can't speak. I can't think. But yeah, Chugga was playing Coliseum and was talking about how people pronounced one of the bug Pokemons incorrectly. Like, Illumise. That's the actual pronunciation, but some people argue that it's Illumise because of the E at the end. You know, you're supposed to... The English language is just so ridiculous, you know? It's like they have all these rules, but they don't follow them, right? Like, here in the US, you know, with a lot of words, the H is silent, like honor or herb. However, in like UK and New Zealand and Australia, it's like, no, it's honor, it's herb, it's hower, all that stuff. Like, I watched this guy on YouTube, goes by the Birdman, and both of those for Illum was wrong. Well, when I watched Chugga, he backed it up with an official, like, response. Pokedex 3D said the pronunciation for Illumise is Illumise. And it's from an official, like, Nintendo seal of approval, so... There we go. Anyways, hey Zach, how's it going? We're heading on back to Cliff Cave. Because... Oh, it's Huey. Here to tell me it's the power of love. Tougher. Looks even tougher than me. Later. Okay. What about from the show? I guess parts of the show was wrong too. I don't know. This again just goes to show like how ridiculous some of the human language is. Like, you know, I before E except after C and all that stuff, or like you have to pronounce the name of the letter if there's an E at the end. I don't know, I like Illumise a lot more because it sounds nice. Jelly donuts are my favorite. Exactly. These donuts are my favorite. These donuts are great. Jelly filled. My favorite. Nothing beats a jelly filled donut. And it's like that's another thing too, right? For kids changed bits of a lot of animes that we watch, right? They don't call you know, oh crap, what are they called? Crap. It's not right. It's rice something, right? Not rice cakes or anything. For the longest time, I thought donuts. Yeah. Yeah. Like, when you're in school, you learn about, you know, I guess in basic science and stuff, you learn about things like tsunamis, right? Like, that's a Japanese word you learn. Onigiri, that's right, onigiri. I think they also have another name, but yeah, like, I don't know why they like changed the name up. If it's for kids to understand, like, all of that. Or replacing an onigiri with a sandwich, like... I saw that edit, I thought it was really weird. And, like, again, this is, like, in a world where, you know, in school you're taught about tsunamis and how, like, dangerous they can be. Rice balls? Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's what they were called. But yeah. But now you have kids watching some animes, like, you know, you may be exposed to Dragon Ball as a kid. I think in the some of the American dubs at least, they replaced the name Hell with Hiffle. And you know, Team 4-Star just used that as a joke. But like, I don't know. Nowadays, it just seems like kids are completely numb to it. Like, okay. So I was at work, and you know, we had Halloween set up. We had gas masks, we had skeletons, you know, little, you know, cobweb drapes to go over everything. This family comes up, and they had like, I think a cat skeleton, a gas mask, along with some other things I don't remember. And the kid was really happy and really excited. He looks at me and he holds up the skeleton and he goes, this guy's name is Catnap. I go, oh really? And I look at the skeleton and I look at the gas mask and I'm like, this kid's a fan of Poppy's Playtime. And it's a young kid too, like, and you could say it's like, it's a result of, you know, you could say it's like a result of, just, I don't know, I guess being numb, not really being numb, actually, you could say it's a result of, you know, I mean, my mom took me to horror movies as an infant. I couldn't watch horror movies as a kid. I guess like my, okay, Graveler just used a self-destruct. Alright, we're good. I don't know, I couldn't watch horror movies. I couldn't watch, like, desensitization, yeah. Like, they're desensitized to it. That's the right word. Thanks, Zach. But they're desensitized to it, right? And horror movies are made to, like, scare you. It's made to, like, make you feel fear. And there's sex in horror. There's a lot of sex that happens in horror movies. Like, and you're gonna take your infant child to freaking... You're gonna take your child to a horror movie with that kind of stuff. Like, okay, one of the recent, like, remakes of, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Not like the 2024 one. Hold on. I think it was the 2013 film. Oh, Texas Chainsaw Massacre is 50% off on Steam. No. Was it the 2003 one? There's been so many remakes to it. No, that's not it. I mean, I didn't remember anything that happened, and then when I was a kid, I was too scared of horror. Yeah. Hold on. Which one was? It had that one girl. What was it? Oh, it was Texas Chainsaw 3D. Who was the stars in that? Alexandra Daddario. Her. Like, there is a scene in that movie where she's about to, you know, she's about to get it done, and then, like, the guy that's, you know, the guy she's with notices, like, a burn on her breast. And it's like, one, this is a horror movie, and two, this is, like, it's having that kind of stuff. And you're taking kids to this! Like, there's gonna be blood and gore and all that stuff everywhere, and you're just fine with, you know, showing your kid that. I'd wait till they're older. It's just my opinion. It's my opinion. I'd wait till they're older so that they can like fully understand it all. But, and that was another thing too. Like, it didn't even have to be horror movies that like I was scared of, right? It was just any movie that like were really bloody and really gory. And my brother would love to just show that stuff to me, even though I didn't like it. I remember I was watching. Oh, you see, yeah. Like, okay, people talk fainted. Darn it. But no, you're doing the theme song to freaking theme song to Family Guy. But yeah, no, like any sort of show or movie that had like a lot of blood and gore in it, my brother would happily show me. And like I would remember watching like Freddy vs. Jason, alright? I watched that movie. I remember watching that movie whenever I was a kid. You know, I didn't understand the plot, I didn't understand all the characters. All I know is that these are two horror icons. I'm familiar with I was familiar with the hockey mask. I was familiar with Jason, but I wasn't familiar with Freddy Krueger quite yet. All I know is that, like, he was a pretty sick guy. And so, I just one of the biggest scenes that I remember from that movie was Jason Voorhees walking out of the lake, holding Freddy's decapitated head, and that scared me as a kid. And then my brother, because he loves to do it every single time, he showed me a scene from The Patriot that I absolutely hated. It was a scene where all the soldiers are lined up. I think this was the Revolutionary War that this was happening. Or maybe it was no, it was Revolutionary War. Alright. One side's firing cannonballs. He was walking out of the lake, though, wasn't he? Yeah! He was walking out of the lake and and Jason was holding the decapitated head of Freddy Krueger. And then Freddy Krueger just winked at the camera. We don't know who won. But in The Patriot, my brother found a scene. He wanted to show it to me. One scene that he wanted to show me was a man getting his head blown off from a cannonball to the face. And I hated it. There's all these different movies he watched, and I was there. I had no control over the TV whenever I was a kid. It was either my parents or my brother would control the TV. But yeah, but you know, like getting, you know, now that I'm getting older and stuff, like I'm getting desensitized to horror movies. Like, I sat down and I watched through a lot of the horror movies that I have, like, with me. I watched all of the Friday the 13th movies. I watched all of them, but I couldn't watch, like, Freddy Goes to Hell. Not Freddy, Jason Goes to Hell, or something like that. Because the DVD cases that I got were before, I think, New Line was sold. Or maybe it was, Warner Brothers, I can't remember. But there was, like, a change in studios, and, I couldn't, you know, I couldn't watch the others, because they sold by them. The rights were sold off at some point, and then that's when there was the crossover with Freddy and Jason. Oh, and Jason X. You know, with Uber Jason and everything's in space. I haven't watched those movies, but like, I watched the Friday the 13th movies. I watched the Nightmare on Elm Street movies, the Child's Play movies. Let's see. What are the other movies that I watched? Sleepaway Camp. Sleepaway Camp was another one I watched. And like, I didn't have a visceral reaction to them. Even when I watched Freddy vs. Jason, I didn't have that that scared, I wasn't really that scared as a kid. And even if I wanted to make an excuse for myself and be like, oh, well, turn Freddy and Jason into... Yes. And a certain someone may have capitalized off of that, but well, maybe not capitalized, but someone might have used that kind of thing for certain things. And sure, even if you want to say that, even if I want to make an excuse for myself as to why I'm desensitized to it, it's like, oh, you watch Kill Count and stuff, they're counting the kills, they're showing some of the scenes, they're talking about it, you listen to their podcasts, so on and so forth. I went to go watch the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, right? I went into that movie expecting it to be a horror movie. There wasn't a lot of horror movies. I went into the movie theater by myself, watching the movie. I was expecting some kind of scare. The first one, the beginning was fine, but nothing that really made me, jump or scream. Even with all the actual jump scares, it wasn't that much. I think I just need to go watch an actual good horror movie and then see if that actually scares me. I thought about going to the movies to watch Hard Eyes. Anyway, the second one's supposed to have even more horror scenes. I hope so. And I hope to see Markiplier in it, alright? Please. Oh! One horror movie that I actually am excited to go watch when it finally releases is Iron Lung. That Markiplier's been working on. He has all these trailers, and, there's gonna be, a theatrical release, and, I want to see that movie when it comes out. I will ask for a day off, I will go to the movies to watch that, because, it's Markiplier, he's a well-known YouTuber, and I'm a big fan, and I'm a fan of Markiplier. I will admit that, alright? Excuse me. But this is one of the few YouTubers who has made a theatrical release of a horror movie. That's not led by anyone controversial, alright? And not only is it from a good YouTuber who has also done Edge of Sleep on Amazon Prime, that don't know if it stayed in the top 10 the entire month. He's done Edge of Sleep, he's done all of these film projects, like A Heist with Markiplier, A Date with Markiplier, In Space with Markiplier, he has his own cloak brand and all that stuff. He's doing all of this stuff, and he's coming out with a horror movie, and it's from a game that I, for the life of me, can't think of how you'd make that into a movie. Right? How can you make Iron Lung? How can you make a story of Iron Lung without, any of the, because, the main game of Iron Lung is that you're going to the bottom of a blood ocean, you're taking these pictures, there's a monster that's there as well that you get a glimpse of from time to time. And then right before you get to the last picture, he eats you, and you're dead. And, they had a lore update where it's, all the stars are gone now. It's, the quiet rapture. On this stuff. And, yeah, there's some lore to it, but, how do you make that into a story? Alright? I cannot think of a way to make that a story, but Markiplier has. I'm curious to see how he makes that into a story. And so I can't wait for Iron Lung to be released. Oh, you know what? I think there's one horror movie that I may have like gotten a glimpse of. That I don't think I'd be able to sit through unless I have someone with me. Spoilers much? Well, the movie hasn't been released yet, okay? The movie hasn't been released. The game is still available. You can go and play the game. Whatever. Hey Cody, how's it going? But yeah. I think of the one, like, movie series that I don't know if I can, like, sit down and watch all the way through. It would probably have to be the Saw movies. Like, you know, because, just the things you have to do when you're in that scenario, and the kind of traps that'll happen in those movies, pretty unsettling. Like, there was one scene where, like, a girl gets stuck in a bronze bowl, basically. I don't think I could, you know, sit down and watch that. There's also Shotgun Roulette. There's one scene in the movie where a guy gets crushed. Spoiler alert, I guess. Sorry. But it's all a game, right? And, like, the sacrifice you have to make in order to get through it. Yes, exactly. Like, they need to... As a separate, like, universe from the DC and the Jigsaw universe, like, there needs to be a comic line of Batman trying to figure out Jigsaw and, like, putting a stop to him. Alright? And it's nothing weird, okay? Did you know that the Joker is scared of the Punisher? The Joker, a man that, you know, dances on that really thin line of life and death, is scared of the Punisher. And the Batman has fought the Punisher before. Oh, is this it for... Nope, the name is alive. I didn't know about that until I saw a video on YouTube. And it's like... And then you like, you go and look up, you know, people who have lifted Mjolnir, and it's like, oh, Superman lifted Mjolnir, kind of. And it's like, what? When did that happen? And then you learn about the Amalgam Universe and all that, and I'm just like... You know. So, like, if there could be an Amalgam Universe, to be more precise, he's not necessarily scared of the Punisher himself. Right, right. You're scared of dying and is gunned down like other common crooks. Oh, okay. You know what? I guess that makes sense. There was one Batman movie. Phantom of the Mask or something like that. I remember one scene from that movie, a really iconic scene you often see in, like, best moments of Joker or whatever. And it's of, you know, this, I guess, that's why Injustice, he didn't fear Superman. Yeah, exactly. Right? Like, he drove Superman to the limit. Like, he killed, like, he killed the Flash, and probably one of the most sadistic things I could ever think about, that I could ever visualize, is, Superman was hit with fear toxin, and, you know, he thought that he was fighting Doomsday. One of the very few people in the DC universe that can kill... What? Oh, I'm thinking of the movie, actually. In the games, Flash wasn't killed. Yeah. Sorry. I'm thinking of the movie. I was thinking of the movie, but no, like, but so like one of the most sadistic things I think the Joker has ever done was make Superman believe he's fighting Doomsday, when in reality he's actually fighting Lois Lane, right? And then a pacemaker tied to a nuclear bomb in Metropolis, and then once Lois was killed, the whole city blows up. That, oh my god. And like the movie just shows like he pushed Doomsday out into space. I think it was probably a bit more brutal than that, if I'm being honest, because this is Doomsday, a man created to kill Superman. Doomsday holds nothing back. Exactly, Lois is pregnant too! Like, it's mind-boggling to me. Like, and it's like, all this is happening. I think that Superman was going all out when he saw Doomsday, cause he has to go all out in order to stop him. He can't pull his punches like with people like Weatherman or what's another? I guess Captain Cold or something like that. Like, he has to go all out against Doomsday, and if he thought he was fighting Doomsday, in what aspect was Batman's fault? Was it like refusing to kill Joker or something? Because, the Joker just get away with too much crap and refuse to kill him, let anyone else kill him. Right, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That's what makes the Under the Red Hood. No, it wasn't Under the Red Hood, was it? Crap. It was a Batman movie that basically went over the tale of Jason Todd and what happened to him. I don't know if it was Under the Red Hood, because, like, there were two movies that were made. It probably was Under the Red Hood. Never responsible to how to... Justice System that didn't take effect. You got plans to keep Superman in containment forever, or even kill him, but not the Joker. Alright, well... Okay, if we're going off of, like... It wasn't Doomsday. Ah, crap. I can't remember the Justice League movie, but there was the Justice League movie where, you know, Batman's plans to contain, Never Had the Joker either. Typical Batman fans picking and choosing what laws can't be. They never had plans to kill anyone, just stop or contain him. Like, I think Batman's only use of kryptonite was just to weaken... I gotta get Pupitar out of there. I gotta get Pupitar out. Pull out, pull out, pull out! Like, I think his only use of kryptonite was just to weaken Superman until he gets put, like, in a red sun containment. I think it was Justice League Doom. Justice League Doom was like, he had plans to neutralize members of the Justice League, but nothing to kill them. That was something that Savage was doing once he got hold of the plans. He altered them so that it was like to alter them until so that, you know, members of the Justice League would be killed. Like it was crap, what was it? It was some kind of concoction that someone put into Martian Manhunter's drinks to make him, you know, to make him catch on fire. Batman does what he does because Gotham is real, but he started out as Batman to fight crime and mafia. He's never seen identified as a Killer Croc or Joker. What did I hit? No. Okay, Fish, I don't know if you're joking or if you're being serious. Right. And the system should give Joker the death penalty. Insanity plea be damned, you know? Like I had to side with Jason on that point, right? So exactly. Well, okay, in that instance, yeah, I think it'd be unfair to just put Joker to death. Quackquaval, I think I'll be fine. But yeah, I think in the instance of, yeah, I think in that instance it's fair that the Joker shouldn't have been put to death because he didn't commit that crime. Like, if he should be put to death penalty, it should be all the other crimes he's committed, right? I'm not gonna argue that. I actually side with Jason in Under the Red Hood that, like, of all the people that Batman should kill, it should be the Joker, right? Because the Joker is the most, like, the most deranged and psychopathic killer in the DC universe. Like, you know, there's also Darkseid, but you can't actually kill Darkseid. Killer Croc, I think at some point, he just wants to be left alone, right? That was something that happened in, The Long Halloween. Yeah. Yeah, I guess because of his morals and all that. Okay, I gotta pull Pupitar out again. It has to be at some point in the comics, because I can't think of it. Why did I go with Bite? Because I guess if you want the system to actually, like, do something, if the system needs to be fair, alright, then it should be fair. It shouldn't be, you know, to his lack of doing so. Okay, I guess I think I get where you're coming from. It's like, guilt by omission? I know, this is coming into a debate. Like, action doesn't always mean lack. And Pupitar's confused. Great. Always mean lack. Please, Pupitar, please, Pupitar. Come on, Pupitar. That did a lot of damage to itself. Oh, that's gonna kill him. Oh, no. Yeah, yeah. Let's go, Pupitar. Like, I'm pretty sure if the cops were to go up against the Joker, they have, like, you know, like, if they just shot him on the spot, then, you know, fine. It's, like, fair game, because, the Joker is putting them into situations where they can't, you know, possibly defend themselves, or it was a matter of life or death. They just took the shot and killed him. Okay, I think this has devolved into a Batman debate on whether or not he should kill the Joker or not. So let's just go and move from this before we get out of hand, okay? Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna stop right here for today. It's 1 o'clock. I'm gonna get ready to go to work. We have 131 Pokemon registered to the Pokedex. Woo! Nah, you're fine. You're fine. We started talking about, like, all this stuff. And, no, wait, I didn't mean to do that. We're at 60 hours, guys. 60 hours in this game. And we're not even done with the we're almost halfway. Oh, no, we're a little over halfway. We took over your stream. But no, that's fine. Like, people to talk to is perfectly fine whenever it comes to this. I'm gonna try to have a good day. But yeah, so, I guess I'll be back later on tonight to continue to do some more level grinding. Actual level grinding this time, not reset my progress like an idiot. But anyways, thank you guys so much for coming along to the live stream. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like below and consider subscribing to the channel to see some more content like this. If you guys enjoyed this stream and you want other people to know about it, share the stream around. We're a little over halfway to getting all the Pokemon in the Pokedex. We got some trade evolutions to do. We got to send some Pokemon over from Red. But you know what? I will be willing to do that. I will be willing to sit through and do all of this. We're coming up. We're getting closer and closer to the end. We have the Mahogany Gym next. And we got to figure out who is going to learn Whirlpool and whatnot. But yeah. So, yeah. Thank you guys again, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye!